Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders are advised that this video contains images and voices of people who have died.
5 years since 19-year-old Kumanjayi Walker was shot and killed inside his grandmother's house in the remote community of Yuendumu, the coronial inquest into his death returning to Alice Springs local court for final submissions. Counsel assisting the coroner, Dr. Peggy Dwyer, was scathing, arguing the officer who shot the young man, former constable Zachary Rolfe, acted in ways that were undisciplined, ego-driven and contemptuous of authority, and those attitudes are relevant to the death of Kumanjayi Walker. Dr. Dwyer alleged Mr. Rolfe's tendency to seek out situations in which force would be necessary demonstrates that he had warped attitudes to the use of force that made him dangerous as a frontline police officer. She argued the young constable actively deviated from the arrest plan made by senior officers and led others astray when he attempted to arrest Mr. Walker. Representatives of Mr. Walker's family urged the coroner to find the truth and argued racism was alive and well in the police force on the night of the shooting. Mr. Rolfe's lawyer, Luke Officer, criticised the scope of the inquest, telling the coroner much of the evidence had no relevance to Mr. Walker's cause of death. He argued any findings about his client's excessive use of force, state of mind at the time of the shooting, or the lawfulness of his actions could not be legally made and would undermine the jury verdict of acquittal. A racist message has nothing to do with the administration of justice. The fact of a misogynistic message, so what? It has no utility in determining the cause of death. Counsel assisting today acknowledged extensive delays in the inquest, saying largely unsuccessful legal challenges were partly to blame, along with the broad scope of the inquiry, which meant evidence from more than 70 witnesses took significant time to gather. Final submissions will continue tomorrow. Olivana, Lathouris, ABC News, Alice Springs.